Welcome to our community, where we bring you real, emotional, and life-changing stories. Life is full of unexpected moments, and just one moment of carelessness behind the wheel can change everything. In this video, we share some of the most shocking traffic accidents, unbelievable situations, and the valuable lessons they impart. These events are more than just stories. They're cautionary tales that can help save lives. So let's take a deep dive into the wreckage of some harrowing accidents and learn what we can do to stay safe on the road. It was a typical day in Montreal when two racing cars, speeding down the highway, collided with a semi-truck. The impact was catastrophic. Both cars were completely destroyed, and the semi was left in ruins. The aftermath was devastating: flames, twisted metal, and a scene that looked more like something out of an action movie than a real-life accident. This horrifying crash serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of reckless driving and the devastating consequences of racing on public roads. In Jacksonville, a stolen truck was being driven erratically through an intersection, with the police hot on the heels of the thief. As the driver attempted to escape, the truck lost control and crashed violently. Despite the wreckage and the danger, the driver continued to flee, convinced he could outrun the cops. This chaotic escape ended in a crash that was a near miss for pedestrians and other vehicles. It's a shocking reminder of how some people will risk everything to avoid accountability, no matter the cost. A hit and run is never just a crime. It's a painful lesson in accountability. In one particular incident, a man in the Bay Area thought he could escape the consequences of his actions. However, thanks to a security camera, the truth came to light. The footage showed the driver's cowardly escape, but it also highlighted the importance of responsibility. When you cause harm, you must face the consequences. It's a lesson for all of us. Driving in snowy conditions can be treacherous, and one crash in particular serves as a glaring reminder of how dangerous it can be to drive carelessly in winter weather. A chain reaction crash occurred when one car lost control, slamming into another, causing a series of collisions. The icy roads were no match for drivers who were not paying enough attention. Always slow down when driving in winter, keep a safe distance, and never underestimate how quickly conditions can change. A sudden lane change by a BMW driver led to a high-speed collision, turning what could have been a routine drive into a scene of destruction. This crash proves that every driver's actions have an impact on others. Whether it's impatience, distraction, or a simple lapse in judgment, it only takes one bad decision to cause chaos. The lesson here is simple. Slow down, be patient, and think of the other people on the road. The drama unfolded when a stolen truck was being pursued by the police in Sao Paulo. The suspect, in a desperate attempt to escape, made a dangerous move, trying to dodge officers and nearly crashing into them. It was a rogue driver in a truck on the loose, weaving in and out of lanes and creating a hazardous situation for everyone involved. This chase ended with a crash, but not before the stolen vehicle had created chaos on the road. The message here is clear: stay alert and never assume you're invincible. Speeding on the highway can be thrilling, but the consequences can be devastating. One driver, pushing their car to the limits, found out the hard way when their reckless speeding led to a crash that endangered not only their own life, but the lives of others on the road. It's a reminder that speed thrills until it doesn't. When you drive too fast, you put everyone at risk. In a hilarious yet dangerous scene, a Fiat driver thought they could challenge a large truck. The driver, seemingly unaware of the difference in size and weight, attempted to overtake the truck but quickly learned a painful lesson. The Fiat's reckless move was met with the inevitable result, an intense collision. It's a reminder that no matter how confident you feel, it's never wise to take on a vehicle much larger than your own. In another unbelievable turn of events, a driver filmed an accident, only for another car to crash right in front of them, stealing the spotlight. It's a stark reminder that sometimes curiosity can lead to trouble. While you may want to record something interesting or shocking, remember that the road is unpredictable, and focusing on the action can make you the next victim. A thrilling chase ensued as a suspect attempted to flee from police officers, crashing into a gas pump in a moment of desperation. The reckless driver's escape ended with a fiery wreck, but thankfully, no one was seriously harmed. The lesson here is simple. Running from the police is never worth the risk. It only leads to destruction and chaos, not freedom.
Enforcement of railway safety regulations. In Brazil, a horrifying train derailment took place. While the train was passing through a residential area, the derailment appeared to be caused by subsidence in the area, compounded by the presence of a crossing that had a culvert or ditch on the other side, leading to erosion. These factors made the tracks unstable, resulting in the tragic incident. The impact of such derailments is far-reaching, affecting the lives of people in residential areas and causing widespread fear and disruption. Another example of reckless behavior involved a tractor driver who failed to yield to an oncoming train, despite the red signal warning of the impending danger. This type of careless disregard for safety is often the root cause of devastating accidents. Trains always have the right of way at crossings, and ignoring this rule can lead to disastrous consequences. Such incidents remind us all of the importance of following basic traffic laws and railway safety protocols to prevent tragedy. In India, during the rice harvest season, wild elephants often wander off the forests and find their way onto the railway tracks, leading to a dangerous collision risk. The railway companies, aware of this seasonal problem, have taken steps to minimize accidents by reducing the speed of trains in areas where elephants are commonly found. When these accidents occur, the remains of the deceased elephants are respectfully buried near the collision sites, ensuring they are treated with dignity. Fortunately, a collision with cattle was narrowly avoided when a train's reduced speed allowed the situation to be handled without incident. The slower speed prevented what could have been a catastrophic accident, demonstrating the importance of adapting to environmental conditions and taking precautions. In a different incident, a truck parked too close to the railroad tracks was damaged when a train passed by. Luckily, the train did not derail, but the event served as a wake-up call to everyone about the importance of avoiding parking near railroad crossings. Parking too close to these crossings is not only illegal, but also extremely dangerous. It's essential to keep a safe distance to protect both lives and property, preventing unnecessary accidents and damage. Meanwhile, a standard rail grinding machine used to maintain the profile of the railhead works relentlessly to keep the tracks in good condition. Water is applied to cool the grinding wheel and prevent heat damage to the rails, ensuring they remain in optimal condition for safe train travel. However, this serves as a reminder of how much maintenance is required to keep the railway system running